Okay, I'm fixing to show you how to make a headband like this, and I'm going to show you how to add flowers using a certain number of techniques so that you do not have to sew on flowers. They're actually knitted in. And I've added rhinestones, and you can add buttons in there to give it a nice effect. But as you can see, there is no sewing, it's all stitch work. And so I'm going to show you how to go in and create this headband, and we're going to do it in a vertical manner, but I can tell you right now that you can do this horizontally as a base for a hat, or you can make your own headband. And I would suggest kind of doing the same technique that I'm fixing to show you. Do a row of E-wrap or knit, and do a row of purl, and then do 2 rows of E-wrap, the flower row, 2 rows of E-wrap, a row of purl, and a row of knit if you're going to do it horizontally. But if you're going to do it vertically, this is how you do it. I'm going to be doing a 10-row series, and so I'm going to E-wrap cast on 9 pegs. And then I'm going to E-wrap all the way back to get started. First one I'm going to E-wrap, then purl, then E-wrap 5, then purl. And this E-wrap can also be knit, so it's wide open to whether you want to knit or E-wrap. I'm just going to E-wrap, so that's going to be row 2. So here's row 3. And you're going to continue this E-wrap 1, purl 1, E-wrap 5, purl 1, and E-wrap the last one. So there's purl 1, E-wrap 5, and purl 1, and E-wrap the last one. And then you're going to go back the other direction, and you're going to do this for 8 rows. And this is going to be row 4, purl 1, E-wrap 5, and purl 1, E-wrap 1. Okay, because you're going to generally end on an even number, you're going to do this 4 more times, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the flower part. So go ahead and pause the video and complete 4 more rows of that, and then we will go on to the flower. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the flower. So what you're going to do is you're going to E-wrap that first one, purl the next one, and then E-wrap 1, and then your middle 3 pegs here are going to be your flower petals. So you're going to make 3. So what you're going to do is you're going to do an E-wrap chain 7 times. So here's 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Pull your working yarn forward and then go about shoving the petal down, and then we're going to put our original loop back, and I'm going to show you how to go about doing that. So you're going to go to that previous peg, because here's the working peg. You're going to go to the previous peg, and you're going to pull it out, and there's your connector, and follow it back, and there, right there, is your original loop. So you fold that back, and there's your original loop. Pull that original loop back up and onto the peg, and toss the bottom loop over. You're going to repeat the same step in the next 2 pegs. You wrap chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shove that down in there. Pull the working yarn forward. And you can also follow from the next one back. And there is your original loop. So there's your connector, and there's your original loop, and you'll want to put that one back on. Okay. Then repeat on the next one. You wrap chain 7, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you're going to shove that down in there. Pull the working yarn forward, and then you're going to hunt down that original loop. So there's your connecting yarn, and there is your original loop right there. And toss your bottom loop over. At this point, still focusing on these 3 pegs, you're going to move that first peg you did over to the middle one, and the last loop you did over to the middle one. Then you're going to take that working yarn, and you're going to wrap that middle peg, and you're going to toss all 3 loops over it. You've just cinched your petals together. Bring your working yarn forward. Now you want to go in and what I call increase, and what you're going to do is you're going to find your connector right here, and you're going to pull that up. So you're going to see the connector. It's going to be where you see the wrap through right here, and you're going to pull it up. And do the same thing on the other side. Find your connector, which is right there. Pull it up and over. Then you're going to E-wrap 2. And then purl 1. And this is only part of your flower. The next row will complete the flower. So, E-wrap 1. Then you're going to E-wrap 1. Oops. E-wrap 1. Purl 1. Then you're going to ear wrap 2. You're going to finish your 4th petal, which is right here. You're going to ear wrap for 7 times. So ear wrap, chain 7. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pull that back down in there. You want to pull your original loop. So pull your working yarn forward, and then you'll want to find your original loop. You'll have to pull things. You're going to see a space in between. Space there and a space there. And up in there, there's your space. There. And there. And you're going to find you have a wrapped area here and a wrapped area here with a connecting yarn. You're going to pull that up. That should be your original loop. Pull up and toss over. That completes your flower. So let's finish the row. Ear wrap 2, purl 1, ear wrap 1. And then you're going to go back and do like we did at the beginning, where you ear wrap 1, purl 1, ear wrap 5, purl 1. And I'll do that a couple more times for you. Pull it off the loom and so you can see what it looks like. And you're going to do this set however many times, this 10 row set, however many times it takes to get the length you will need to wear it as a headband. So it took me 11 times to fit my head, and it will just adjust to however many times you need to get it the length you want. Okay. But yeah, you're going to do this ear wrap 1, purl 1, ear wrap 5 for 8 rows, and then repeat the flower section. But I want to show you what the flower section looks like. So I'm going to lift these loops off and onto my hook just to show you. But when you're done, you just do a regular cast off, whatever you prefer, and sew the ends together and you'll make a headband. So okay, so we're going to stretch this out, and as you can see, stretching your loops out, there is your flower right there. So that's how you do a flower. And then when you add a nice rhinestone or button to the middle, it kind of completes it. But there is your lifted flower. And you're going to repeat that step however many times it takes to create a headband like this. And that is how you do the flower stitch to make a headband. And you're done.